Hi, I've been challenged by my sister Tova to do the ALS challenge, the ice bucket challenge. She just did hers. We actually had to do it twice because I accidentally didn't record the first time I dumped a bunch of ice on her head. So yeah, she got me back by making me do this. Anyhow, there's been a lot of criticisms by a lot of people, fairly and unfairly, that not a lot of awareness is being made and being arisen from this ice bucket challenge. And that some people aren't actually even donating to their various ALS chapters. Here it's ALS Canada, in the States it's ALS Association. And that might be true for some, but I think overall it really is a beneficial thing. I think I know that a lot of good is coming out of this, so that that far and beyond makes up for all the people who, for the few people who are doing this for narcissistic reasons, who are just doing it to get on camera or clickbait or whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of read out some facts about Lou Gehrig's disease, also known as ALS. The medical term is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and it was named after, I believe, Lou Gehrig, who was a baseball player for the Yankees, and he was kind of the first person, as far as I'm aware, was actually diagnosed with ALS, and so they named it Lou Gehrig's disease, which is quite what a horrible reason to have something named after you. But he, that one I haven't actually researched a lot of facts on. I just kind of remember it from watching The Natural a couple times, which is an awesome movie. It's with Robert Redford, and it follows Lou Gehrig's life and his time playing for the Yankees and his diagnosis and whatnot. But going further into ALS, ALS damages the motor neurons in the spinal cord, the brain and the spinal cord. Over time, these motor neurons in the brain, ALS causes the motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord to shrink and disappear, so that the muscles no longer receive signals to move. As a result, the muscles become smaller and weaker. Gradually, the body becomes paralyzed, which means that the muscles can no longer work. Currently, there's no way to prevent or cure ALS. According to the ALS Association, about half of all people with ALS live at least 3 years after they find out they have the disease, and 20%, or 1 in 5 people, live 5 years or more. As many as 10 people will survive more than 10 years. For those of you who don't know Stephen Hawking, he has ALS, and he was diagnosed when he was 21, and I believe he's lived with the disease for, I don't know, several decades. I think something like 51 years. I could be wrong on that one. I'll have to put a below blurb if that's wrong. As of Thursday, August 21st, which is today, the ALS Association has received $41.8 million in donations, compared to the $2.1 million during the same time period last year, which is July 29th to August 21st. The Ice Bucket Challenge really started on July 29th with Pete Frates, I believe his wife, he and his wife that really kind of got that started. He was diagnosed with ALS a couple of years ago. He was an up-and-coming baseball player, I believe. He played for Boston, not for the Red Sox, but for Boston College, I believe. And so they're really they're the ones that really spearheaded this campaign. These donations have come from existing donors and 739,275 new donors to the association. Now keep in mind, this is just for the ALS Association of America. I tried to look up some facts for ALS Canada, but they've actually shut down their site to a certain degree, so that people can just automatically do the Ice Bucket Challenge, and so they can kind of upload their videos and donate directly to the Ice Bucket Challenge and all that sort of stuff. And they didn't want to kind of have anything cluttering that up, so I couldn't easily find any facts related to how many people in Canada get diagnosed, how many people currently live with it. In the States, something like as many as 30,000 people a year, or at any given time you'll find about 30,000 people in America living with ALS. So I've stalled enough. The ice has melted a lot, but there's still a lot of ice. I mean, there's still, the water's so cold. So I'm gonna stop hesitating now, and I'm gonna let my sister, I'm sure gleefully, dump some water on my head, and I really hope that the mic picked up everything I said, because I'm about to get really cold and really wet. Ah! Oh, that went in the ear! Oh, jeepers! Oh my god! Oh, jeepers, jeepers, jeepers! Oh, it's so cold! Oh, the water didn't get in less cold, and it's, you dumped it right in the ear. Okay, so, oh my god, completely forgot that I had to actually challenge people. I didn't realize I could hit that note. So, it's so cold. I challenge Warren Dean Flanders. Nate Jones of the Mario Marathon. So cold. And Mike Shaw. Yeah, you guys have 24 hours to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. Get to it.